If there is an invasion of Ukraine, is it sensible for Germany to ask for an exemption for energy markets? Would that mean that the sanctions went far enough or would not go far enough in your view? Should energy be exempted from sanctions?
No, of course not. And I would have welcomed if Chancellor Scholz was a little bit clearer on that point. If there were sanctions, of course, the full energy market has to be included. Germany doesn't have to play a special role in the Western community, also not in Europe. We are fully in line with the United States that there have to be strict sanctions on Russia if it violates, again, the sovereignty of Ukraine. And of course, this has to include Nord Stream 2 and all other energy connections we do have with Russia.
That's a very clear line that you think energy should not be an exemption. And many people would say that is the area where Germany is dependent on Russia, given the energy policy of the last decade. I guess I have to ask, if you think energy should be included, Nord Stream should be included in sanctions, should the SWIFT clearing system also be included in those sanctions?
I think at this time, we should not exclude anything. Because I think it's in the very last phases that Putin is deciding whether to invade or not. And in this phases, we have to be clear in the West, and nothing could be excluded. Also not all the financial systems, the banking systems. Everything is on the desk, is on the table, and could be used. And of course, you know, and I wouldn't deny it, that we receive a lot of gas and energy from Russia. That is clear. But of course, there are other possibilities for Germany to buy the energy on other markets. At that point, I think politics is first. We are defending the international order. We are defending the free Europe. And that is more important than the energy market.
So you say the freedom of Europe is more important than the energy markets, but I wonder, you know, you're a member of the CDU, you're very aware that, of course, this Nord Stream pipeline was built under Angela Merkel. The thing is huge, it's already built, and it does look like at one point it will be certified. So I wonder, just to make it very clear, there's always this idea that Germany should cancel the Nord Stream 2 at this point, and you were there and you know how this works. Is it feasible that Germany ditches this, or ultimately you find yourself in a situation where you're going to get taken to court and you're still going to continue to pay the Russians because your money is going to Russia?
Yes, of course it does. But what does that mean? It means that there is a dependence on both sides. Of course, Russia is also dependent on Germany and on the Western countries who buy gas or oil in Russia.
But there's no way to cancel Nord Stream 2 at this point. But Nord Stream 2, as it is, in your opinion, it will function. There will be a certification. It's too late to cancel. It's built.
If there was no aggression from Russia on Ukraine, if they do not invade, perhaps we do not have any legal means to stop it at that point, because it is built so far and under the legal system of Germany and Europe. I think there's only a few possibilities for German government or for the European Commission to stop it at that point. But it is clear, if we put sanctions on Russia, Nord Stream 2 has to be included and will be included, but also other countries to whom Russia purchases oil, heavy oil, gas. Look, you have a lot of countries in Europe which receive gas from Russia and oil, and also the United States. So everything is on the table, and every country is with its connections to Russia on the table.